roll that thing here.
Watch out, move. Ready? Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna hold on to it.
God dang.
All right, just got the Jacobs. Got the car loaded up. We're ready to go. Going to Dallas County tonight. What'd you say, 1,000 to win?
Yeah.
Jacob's already locked into the show from a couple preliminary races earlier this year. But he'll race a couple dashes to see where he starts in the feature. Brian and Rob both have their stock cars out. It's just normal, just weekly for them. It's always pretty good competition in both the pure stock and stock car class at Urbana. So
Next week, no racing.
no racing next week. So,
Well, midway,
but anyways, well, we're on the road. We'll see you guys at the track. Just got to the track. Not very many cars here yet. Hopefully they'll keep rolling in. Not a good car count number. I think last time I checked there was only 4, surprisingly, 4 pure stocks. There's 12 stock cars already though. Brian. Yeah, there's 12. At least. There's probably more now because there was 12 before we showed up. Brian changing his gear. Rob. Jacob's up a pre-tech, I think. For the pure stocks, they're pre-teching them. No, I'm not sure. The lineup's kind of confusing. Jacob is locked in, from what I understand. He is locked in to the main event, but they're still running a dash. And Lady at the check-in booth wasn't sure if he was still having to run his heat and the dash, or if it was just his dash. I'm sure Scotty will let us know all that in the driver's meeting, and I'll let you guys know. But yeah, there's not very many, not a lot of cars here yet. Of course, I mean, it is just 6 o'clock, so we got a couple hours yet till race time, but hopefully they'll keep rolling in.
I got that Simon set with the crinkle.
Geared up for hot laps. Jacob's setting his tire pressure. Brian already did his. I think Rob already did his. Brian's car. Rob's car looks the same, just different numbers. By the way, you want him in? Will. Will's brother. Grayson's over there. Grayson and Will's brother, both pure stocks. Will, Brian, and Rob race stock cars. Quite a few cars. I'm surprised for a big show there's not more pure stocks. It's kind of a normal event. I mean, the amount of cars here is just pretty average, I'd say. Quite a few stock cars, probably more stock cars than usual. Hot laps are rolling out. Pure stock's the third class out, and stock cars are last. So by the time feature comes around for them too, I'd say the track's gonna be pretty used up. But Jacob should be pretty good. Well, I didn't get hot laps. It's kind of on me. They were busting them out too quick, and I couldn't get on the cameras, turn them on. That's all right, nothing too special. Track's pretty slick yet. Get ready to go to the driver's meeting here in a second. I'm sure Scotty will give us the rundown on pure stock, how all that's going. Right now on my race pass, they've got Jacob in a heat, and we don't think he'll be racing heat. I think he should just be racing the dash since he's already qualified for the event. But I'm sure Scotty will give us all that information, and I'll be sure to pass that on. They all look pretty good. This track's still pretty slimy. It's so humid out here. I feel like it's going to hold moisture once the sun goes down. Like I said, not a whole lot of pure stocks here. I figured there'd be more. Quite a few stock cars, probably more than normal. But overall, just a normal night. There's probably some names we don't know. but we got some good competition. James Reedus is here. Simon's got a pure stock out. Of course, Grayson is leading the points here, so we know he'll be good competition.
He'll get the 5. 1, 2. Woo.
All right, Scotty gave us the rundown. So everybody that did not already pre-qualify during the other races earlier in the season, there's 6 guys that did. Jacob's one of them. Everybody else that didn't make it in has to race normal heat races, just like a normal week. There's not enough cars for a B feature, so I'm pretty sure everybody transfers straight in. And those top 6 guys that are already locked into the show drew during during drivers meeting. Jacob drew a 2, so that will be they're racing 2 8-lap, pretty much heat races back to back. So they'll go out. Jacob will roll out second in the first. They'll run a 8-lap heat race more or less. At the end of the 8 laps, they're going back to the flag stand, stopping, and complete invert, running another 8-lap dash. And he said the average of the 2 finishes is what you'll start in the feature. And then, I mean, I'm sure if there's a tie, it'll go to probably highest finishing position in the second feature, I would say, probably. And he's right in the middle. I think they're running tuners and then pure stocks, the normal heats, and then B mods, and then the dash, and then Midwest mods, and then the dash, and then B mods, then stock cars. So, I mean, we got pretty good competition. Reedus is in the dash, Grayson's in the dash. Let's see, Richard Adams was in the dash. Derek Brown was in the dash. So, I mean, it should be a good race. Hopefully we can do good. I'm assuming there's going to be a starting 6 of the feature. So the top 6 are already set to be at least in the top 6. So I guess the worst Jacob can start at 6th. So that's a good thing. But getting ready to do opening ceremonies now. And then tuners are up first, and then pure stock heats, and then Midwest mods, and then Jacob will be out, and then B mods, and then Brian and Rob will be out at the end. So we'll try to run along with Jacob and his hot laps. Like I said, I didn't get the cameras turned on in time for hot laps. I wish I would have, just to make sure that footage was good, but pretty confident we got everything lined out, so hopefully we get some good footage here. Jacob's getting ready to roll out for his dash. Start second, right? Start second and a complete invert after we're an 8-lap dash, complete invert, another 8 laps. So hopefully do good. Average finish of the both. It's going to set the lineup for the feature. Jacob's night ended early. I'd say with probably 2 laps to go in the dash, we're in let go. So we'll be done this evening. He's got a bigger gear for a bigger track, but I don't know if it'll run here or not. So he might be done for a few weeks maybe. But we'll see. You never know. Brian and Rob are getting ready to go out. Stock cars are up next, so we'll ride along with Brian. Hopefully it'll run good. They both start third row inside, I believe. So stand to make up some good passing points here, but we'll see. I'm sure you probably couldn't see it on the video, but Rob caught on fire.
What'd you do?
Just a little oil on the headers, you know. It'd be alright. Sprayed it pretty good. It's pretty white now, but I think he's just gonna drain his catch can or whatever there. He should be good to go. I think Jacob is trying to borrow a rear end, so maybe his night won't be done. But we'll see.
Hey, start taking axles out.
With what?
Go find something. Hey, tell him Will's got bolts. Yeah. He'll need a bolt to take the axle. I put this in neutral.
Yeah, go take the other side out. We need to find like a hammer that we can just hook on there and wheel it and pry on.
The old man that was just here just said he acted like he had something and he just ran off. So
Okay.
the way he acted, he had something.
Hold on, Jacob. He's getting something. Who,
This is one thing about the racing community. Everybody comes together, getting tools from other people.
That is awesome.
Axle puller.
Just what we needed, huh?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Did he get that gear T guys yet?
No,
Yeah,
he
he's
went
on
to
his
get
way
it.
there to get it.
I screwed it down. Yeah.
I don't know.
Mine done that here a while back. Got lodged in there.
This is, I mean, this is normal around here.
It was.
I don't know if it's normal everywhere in the country. Around here, everybody comes together. We got people bringing us tools. We got a guy running home to get a gear we can borrow for the night. Got two guys give us fluid to put back in it. I mean, it's one of the only sports that I know of where competitors will help. So we're gonna try. We ain't got much time. It's intermission right now, I believe. Pure stocks, our third class out, I think. So we're trying to bust this out, get a new gear put in it. It should start 6 though, I think. Since he didn't finish, they might put him in the tailback, but I think he should just start 6th, which still wouldn't be too bad. Brian's under there trying to get this thing out. It's hot, burning his hands. I feel bad for him, but we'll see if we can get it put back together and get him out for the feature.
Here, you want a screwdriver? Here.
Right. I think I got leather. Hey,
What?
I think I got
There's
leather.
still a nut on there. There's still a nut on there.
Here.
William. You won't reach it. It's right there where I can't get it. Look at me,
Oh, I
ratchet.
forgot you.
Ready? Yeah.
Hold on.
God dang.
Here,
Here,
Yeah, it's right here.
there.
Yeah, it's on the underneath.
Here, hold on.
I got so much gas. That's all I've got. Rita's had a gallon.
Did he bring a gasket?
No.
No. Just give me the silicone.
Yeah, he's just got silicone.
Take his.
So you got a whole gallon? You got enough? Yeah.
Bring it here.
I got it. It's right here. Right here. I got my gear. I don't want to get in trouble.
It's over here, Will.
Oh, is the axles in? Or how? Slide them axles out a little bit.
They are. They're quite a ways out, or this one is anyway.
Watch your fingers, because one second.
Oh, I'm laying right in this damn oil. It's hot. You get it in? Take him up to the house and strain down.
I don't know, Brian. Brian's making a spring change. It's getting a little slick. You try and tighten it up, Brian? Try and tighten it up a little bit. It's a valiant effort by everybody. So we did not. gear we were borrowing was not the right size or something. We're not exactly sure. It just would not go into the housing, wouldn't fit. They wrenched and tried, and we just cannot get it. So Jacob took Rob's car out for 2 or 3 laps just to get us starting money. And I guess we'll take it and head to the house, but it's a good pure stock feature. Top 5 guys, stayed in the top 5 guys. But Brian and Rob getting ready to go line up for theirs. Where do you start? 3rd row? 2nd row? 2nd row. I think Rob starts at 3rd or 4th row. Along with Brian, and hopefully Rob can make up some spots. Like I said, the track's really slicking off, especially that pure stock race 30 laps. So, and of course, pure stock's preferred line is the bottom. So the bottom is really wore out. We'll see how they do. pretty tough night. Jacob's rear end shot. Brian finished second. Close first. I mean, just about everything he had. But, a couple tore up race cars. Mostly sheet metal on Brian and Rob. And Jacob's rear end. Not sure when he'll get that fixed. I don't know if I can show you guys if you'll be able to see this or not. But so is it on this side right here? I don't know if you guys can see that crack or not. Right there. And that's what broke. Leaked all his, well, most of his fluid out. And boy, when they took it apart, it was hot. So, nothing that can't be fixed though. Brian, how many weeks are left? Do you know?
3 races later, man. I took here. What is it?
3 races left here. So we're getting close to the end of the season. Are you leading points?
Where?
Here.
Look.
Who's leading them here?
Will.
Will's leading here. Brian's leading Lucas. So just a few races left, but we'll catch you guys next week.